Alright guys, EA have been fucking us over for like the last 16 hours, but finally, FIFA 20 is here early on EA Access, and that can only mean one thing. We've got several new career modes planned on this year's FIFA. Last season I was absolute dog shit. I think I got sacked for them all, so we need to try and improve this year, and we need to do it a lot better. Hopefully I'm better at this year's game than I was last year. But yeah, let's get stuck straight into it now. First career mode I'm going to do is going to be Arsenal. I'm a big Arsenal fan, and obviously with Arsenal having a lot of new signings, I don't know, I think it's going to feel fresh. It's going to be an entertaining season to see how they cope with the new players such as Tierney, Pepe, David Luiz, and also see if we can try and get back into the top four that we have missed over the last few seasons. So we are going to be going Arsenal. Now, I was debating whether we should leave the transfer window on or off, because I do think I think Arsenal's still short of a lot of players, if I'm being honest. First, we need to pick our manager. I don't know who we're going to pick. We're going to pick we'll pick this guy here with a suit on, I guess. Why not? First name, we'll just go with SOS, the big man himself. That is me, SOS. First name, I guess 90. I'll go 90. And then nationality, the greatest nation in the world, even if they are absolute shit at football. It is Scotland. Yes, the mighty Scotland. So anyway, straight away you can tell like the new menu is sort of different, but you can tell it is FIFA, and this pretty much looks the same as we've had for previous years. But anyway, then you see Arsenal 4.5 star team. Board expectations, domestic success high, continental success high, brand exposure critical, financial medium, youth development medium, £72 million transfer budget, club is worth 1.8. Enjoying the new Arsenal kits this season. I think they are pretty decent. Match difficulty, we're going to put it on ultimate, because I always put it on the highest difficulty, because I'm not a pussy, guys. I fucking go for it, man. All or nothing, do you know what I mean? All or fucking nothing. International job offers, we will enable this, although I don't plan on taking any anytime soon. But transfer window, I think we're going to disable it, guys, just because I want a bit of the realism. But maybe my other career modes I'll enable it. But I think just for the realism, just because I want to actually have the Arsenal squad that they have in this 2019-20 season, I will disable it. But come January, man, we will be adding a few players, because I don't think this Arsenal team is good enough to compete. Maybe not even for top, I don't know, maybe for top four, but it's certainly not good enough to compete for the title. And we're going to enable the European competitions. Now, as you know, Champions League and Europa League are licensed in this year's games, and it looks fucking lovely. I don't think it's the right groups, unfortunately, but we're not going to waste much time changing that. We'll see who we got though in our our Europa League group. Sporting, Stromgod. I don't know if we really want to be in that group, but I don't want to change anything, because we'll just leave it as it is, guys. I mean, the groups aren't. I'm not going to waste 20 minutes, fixing the groups to be exact. Nobody cares that much, do they? So I think everything's right. International job offers enabled. Transfer window disabled. European competitions enabled. Ultimate difficulty 6 minutes. Sterling. I shows the money. I wish we had Raheem Sterling. I think he'd be a great fit for us at the moment. But instead, we're just going to have to settle for the value in pounds, sterlings. Not that we spend much money anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it is. Sterling, euros, doesn't really matter to Arsenal. But anyway, unknown manager appointed. And it's giving you all the transfers basically that have happened in real life. And there it is. Matt Hummel's a strange one. I don't know why FIFA have downgraded him. It was not like he wasn't performing at Bayern Munich, and he decided to, Bayern Munich decided to get rid of him, and then Dortmund gave him a chance. No, I mean, Hummels was their best defender, and he actually wanted the move, so I don't know why they've decreased his rating, but they went ahead and done that. And we will just call this arse, because why not? Sure, that's what people will be calling us after the first few games when we've lost them all. You're a fucking arsehole! Advanced to end fights, declined to participate. Shit, I don't know, man. Technically, maybe we should do these, because I don't know. Maybe we should do these to try and get a bit used to the game. But I think we'll decline. I don't really like them. Plus, it doesn't really. We don't need extra transfer money because we're not in it. So I mean, we're not in the transfer window. We're not buying any player. So what good is the money to? So that is us underway then. And here you can see then, this is the main menu screen. This is where all the shit goes down, guys. On the right hand side you can see them doing the Europa League draw, which we already know. I mean, it'd be a bit more interesting if the draw that you seen there 2 minutes ago wasn't a thing and then you actually found out via this. But that's not how it works. So first we'll go into the office, we'll read the messages. Now you got 4 messages at the start of last year's game. I don't know whether it's the same. Seems to be the same generic messages about shirt sales, visions and expectations. How do they want, this doesn't say, do they want us to win the league or 2 objectives, right, let's have a quick look here. Latest objectives, Europa League, win that. No, they want us to win that. FA Cup League final, Premier League, finish in the top 4. I think that's fair enough. I think they are fair, definitely fair objectives from the club. I don't think they're asking too much there, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then you just got the assistant manager and the scout. So that's pretty much the same as last year. Nothing really new there. But this is what is new, the squad. There's a lot of new faces here, and there's also a squad morale thing which I don't think has been in any previous game, so I'm assuming that will go up and down based on our performances and results. At the moment it looks like it's bang in the middle, or maybe slightly, you know, past the halfway line, but I'm sure that will change depending on how things are going for each team. So there is the team then. And I don't know if this is what we're going to be going with. You can see Mkhitaryan, who is here, even though we don't have the guy. He's not supposed to be there. So again, it's like fucking, we don't have the correct teams there. So I think, I don't know, I just maybe won't use him. It's a bit annoying. Willock, Holden. I think everyone else seems to be fine though. All these other players appear to be... Right, Monreal left as well, so that's another player that we don't have. And what I might actually do is, guys, after I load this up, I might get rid of them just because I want the realism, but for now we'll leave it. But I think I might actually reload this up and start again, but nothing will change. We can still have a look here. So I think there you can see Lacazette now. I don't know, we want to go one up front, but we kind of want Lacazette and Aubameyang to both play. So I don't know, do we play Aubameyang out on the left? The fact that we have a lack of wide players is actually make me think that we should play Aubameyang out left, because we just don't have many wingers or wide players in general. So maybe that should be where Aubameyang plays. Perhaps, like I said, up front, Pepe on the right, Ozil in behind there. As for the midfield, Xhaka, I mean, his days are done. I don't think he should be anywhere near the team, never mind captain. I don't think that is going to be happening. What else have we got? There's Socrates, David Luiz, Monreal, Maitland-Niles. Monreal's not in the game, so that spot will be taken either by Kolasinac or Tierney. I mean, who knows? We could also play Kolasinac out on the left if we want Aubameyang up front, which we might also do as well, and then have Lacazette starting on the bench. I know Lacazette is kind of maybe too good to have on the bench, but I mean, it would be great, let's be honest, if we've got an 86 rated striker we can bring on when we need to win games. So we could also go with this, you know, Kolasinac, but then again he is lacking the pace really that you'd want from a sort of winger. I think Xhaka would be coming out for Ceballos and then Troya there. So I mean, I think that's the team probably going forward. I do like Guendouzi, so we try and get him as much playing time as possible. Maybe Bellerin over Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles, I mean, it is showing a bit of promise, like, but I think Bellerin, he's got the 5 ratings on him at the moment, so you probably have to consider him. But as for right now, I mean, I don't know, I think maybe Bellerin over Maitland-Niles, but it is debatable. You could really go either way. I don't think there's a wrong or right option. And is there anything else new? So everything pretty much looks the same at the moment. I'm looking for new shit here, but I don't really see it. John Camilo Hernandez, that's basically the transfer thing. I think we've seen this again. This was just in last year, so there's nothing actually new there. Office, it appears to be nothing new. You've got your youth staff, board expectations, all this stuff. Season, and again, it looks like it's all the same thing, guys. I don't think we've seen anything different from what we had in previous installments. The only thing I can really see that's different is that morale thing, which, I mean, could be interesting. If the morale's bad, will it drop the ratings of individual players? You know, will maybe every player in the entire team go down by a rating or two? If that's the case, that would be cool. And at the same time, if the morale's gone up, does everybody in the team improve by rating? I mean, it'll be interesting to see how that dynamic works. But then here you can see then, obviously, our start to the season is Newcastle, and then we have Burnley and Liverpool to round off the month of August, which should be fun. And then it's Spurs. So it's a pretty difficult start to the season. Like, I'm not going to lie. Then you got Aston Villa and Man United. I mean, it's not the easiest. And I've got lots of Europa League games as well, and it should be fun when we get stuck into them. Can't wait for that, guys. But let's go do it for episode 1 then. This was basically just me starting up the career mode, having a quick look at the team. I am going to change it, by the way, so when we do come back for that episode 2, that game against Newcastle, we'll not have Monreal and we'll not have Mkhitaryan, just because the reason I turned off the transfer window is because I want to have the realistic squads, and I think it would defeat the purpose if we had Monreal and Mkhitaryan. So I will fix that for episode 2. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can smash True Geordie's Newcastle, because nothing would make me happier than that. But until then, guys, been FIFA 20. Cannot wait to play this early on the EA Access. If you don't have it, guys, fucking get it. But until next time, peace.